looking at the numbers on the D-line, JD, I'll let you break this down, but I'm very surprised the lack of sacks that this group has so far this season. They've been playing, at the end of the day, W's matter, and they've been playing great, but the sacks, not there. It's not there.
Yeah. And we knew that would be an issue. I mean, Charles Minna, who's out, is going to be one of those things. It's going to be an issue. Mike Daniel had gotten hurt. It's going to be an issue. We thought FAU was going to be further along than what he was and what he has been. Same with George Kalafkas. We thought George would be a lot further along than what he is. So we get some pressures, but we need to see more sacks. And I hope when Charles gets back, those things are going to change a little bit. The good thing is sometimes the scheme we run may not necessarily put guys in the best position, I think. And I've seen Kalafkas kind of get a little midline on guys, a little bit on tackles. He's not quite on the edge and utilizing it. Sometimes it just seems like, he's trying to work his bags and his moves and whatnot, and then sometimes it just kind of stales a little bit. That explosiveness that we needed. But we weren't looking for him to be like a TJ Watt. He's going to get out here and get 20-something sacks. But we knew he had a relentless motor, okay? And so that's what he's great at. He's going to come after you. He's going to keep coming. He's not going to stop. So he's done a tremendous job with that. We just need to see more sacks, some pressures. So we'll have to get there. And those guys will get there. Those guys will get there. They're getting better. They're getting better. And a lot of them getting better has been based off the guys on the interior. Okay? Chris Jones has been exceptional, like he has been. Dominant as ever. Double team, triple team, put him on the outside. Chris is just, shoot. Week in and week out, he's coming in, he's doing it, right? They've been trying to wear him down a little bit. He's wearing him a little bit. But guess who stepped up for us? Turk. Sean Warrington has stepped up where we needed him to. He has come in and changed the dynamic on the D-line. And with what he's been doing has been phenomenal. He's been coming out with explosion. He's been violent with his hands. He's been taking on double teams. He's been a problem to guards and center this entire year. And I think at some point in his mind, he's just like, just go ahead and go. Go, Gadget. Let's go. Turk, what do you got to lose? And it's shown. And it's been shown. Same thing with Mike Pennell. Mike's been coming in doing a good job. He shows flashes. Mike shows flashes where sometimes he's just so great, and other times it's like, okay, Mike, like you need to keep going. You keep giving. You need to keep giving. He's been doing a good job, though. He's been doing a good job. Nandi's been coming in. I know he's probably still, dealing with, it's tough on guys when, when you're pushing and pulling on guys. It's hard, especially with the injury he had to deal with. Okay. So, but he's been coming in giving some things too. He's been coming in doing some things. Our D-line, what they've been given this year. I'm just looking at their grades so far. Earlier year, I think I gave them a C-. It was game 2, they were C-. New Orleans, the B+, B-, B-, B+. I'm going to give these guys a solid B. That's where they are. D-line gets a B for me.
Come on, baby. Go. Yes! That's a first down. This football season, I'll be putting down normal sodas like Coca-Cola for Olipop. Olipop offers a healthier alternative with its low sugar content and natural ingredients. Olipop is more than just a drink. It's a wellness companion that supports your digestive health. Packed with prebiotics, this fizzy elixir helps promote good bacteria in your gut, leading to improved digestion and overall well-being. So go ahead, click the link in the description and use promo code SODALOVE and get your can of Olipop so you can enjoy the game guilt-free. Go Chiefs. Use the promo code SODALOVE for 15% off now. I did a quick look that the Chiefs are one of 7 teams collectively who only have single-digit sacks on the season.
1 and 7?
One of 7 teams that have still single-digit sacks. We have 9 for the season so far. And put that comparison, the top team is the Giants, who have 26 sacks, and the Broncos have 22. Vikings have 20. The other teams around us who also have single-digit sacks, Rams, who have a losing record. Miami, who has a losing record. Tennessee, who has a losing record. Cincinnati, who has a losing record. Carolina has a losing record. And I believe Atlanta does too. So I think we're the only team with a winning record who have single-digit sacks right now.
Well, you get some good pressures. I wonder where our pressures are up there. But you just named somebody, the Giants, and who else was it? There was only one up there that was good is Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota, Denver, and New York, yeah.
Yeah, Denver, I mean,
Baltimore's 4th with 19. Houston's tied for 4th. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we just got to finish. And obviously, Menahu being back is going to help. It would be, it'd be great if FAU could, give us some more, a little bit more. And Karlaftis, dude, that's the one surprising. You and I both thought he was going to get eclipse his over/under for the season. I think it was 8.5 or 9.5, and we were at 1 right now in week 5. It could very well happen. It takes with sacks. It takes one game of a forced sacker to get you right back in there. But so far, not the best on finishing so far.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, big surprise though is our D line, like we've talked about every week. The fact that the top 2 sackers on our team right now are Chris Jones with 3 and Tershawn Ward with 1.5. That's our top 2, and those are both D tackles. So I think that's hilarious that our D tackles are the ones that get the sacks.
I know it. They just showed how monstrous they've been, right? So
Yep.
You got to do a much better job on the outside, no question about it. The barbershop said, I've been impressed with our D line. I have too, sir. I have too. No doubt about it. They've been impressive this year, kind of stopping the run. No doubt about it, stopping the run, letting our linebackers run, make plays, do a good job. Maybe that takes us to our next one, the linebackers. Are we next? The LBs?
LBs, baby.
Yeah. I like talking about these guys, man. You hear it week in and week out when the Chiefs play. You hear the adulation that the announcers have for it. They never skip a beat on talking about how smart and how good our linebacker core is and how solid we are. And it means something. It means something. But it takes a good D-line to show good linebackers. Okay? That's how it works. It's got to work in sync. And so our D-line has been doing a good job. They've had, a B for what they've done. Nick Bolton has been on fire. Obviously, everybody, Nick Bolton's got to do a much better job. The first game back, sucker couldn't even get his win. Had been hurt, had no training camp, comes out here, he's trying to chase Isaiah Likely around and running backs and whatnot, and he barely had a chance all training camp to stretch and touch his toes. So I knew it was going to take him about week 3 to get where he was. By week 2, he really started showing Nick Bolton. Week 3, he was back. Week 3, he was back. And I shown that. And so I expected it. The one Yahoo was on Twitter that always was talking about Nick Bolton ain't a lead, he ain't this and all that, man. I hope that sucker's eating crow. It's such a silly conversation with that guy. Because everybody talks about, you don't realize who Nick Bolton is. Had to demand. Nick Bolton knew who he was. He just didn't have any patience. It was almost like they were ready to get rid of him. Oh, Nick Bolton ain't this. Okay, well, Nick, he showed you. Leo Chanel did a great job playing on the outside, getting some pressures. He was the one in the first game. In the second game, probably saved the game for us. Uh, he's done a tremendous job. Remember the one at the game he blocked the pass, tipped it a little bit. So he's been solid. Leon Chanel's been solid. The only one I've seen that he didn't was the one they scored a touchdown on, the tight end with a late leak. That was the only time I think I've seen Leon Chanel kind of, running, struggling to go get somebody. Other than that, man, he's usually got him in front of him, man, and he's knocking your block off. So he's done a good job. Tranquil has done a good job. He's been up and down on some things, but he's a solid guy that when he knows he's not playing well, he knows how to elevate his game immediately. And he's done that. And he's done a much better job running through holes, covering guys. He's done a much better job of it. So with the linebackers, from the grades I've been seeing and what I've just been watching this year, and they really are kind of a heart and soul of our team. They really are, especially defensively. And they call everything out. They make sure guys are in the right position. It's very important for us. It's very important for us. So I'm gonna give these guys. Actually, I'm gonna give my linebackers a B plus. I'm gonna give them a B plus. Taking into account that we had to wait for Bolton to get into shape, which only took about 1 or 2 games. But from where he's shown, from where he was at the beginning, after getting in shape to where he is now, they got B plus from me. It's B plus.
What would be the game you look back to and you're like, that was our linebackers game? What would be the game that you?
Oh man, I'm looking at game 4,
Atlanta.
3, and 5. Yes,
Yeah,
Atlanta game. Come on, Bijan Robinson.
he called game on that tackle at the end too.
Sure did. I mean, that's when they was just flying around, and you could see that they were out there having fun and doing it. Pitts wasn't catching anything on the linebackers. He's got one on Reed. So, teams try to go back to the doing the whole throwing to the tight ends. The only time the tight ends was really eating the first couple of games, they start throwing it to Gesicki.
Yeah.
Caught a lot of balls, but hey man. So yeah.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.